Okay, so we want to welcome Rob and Peter. Okay. So welcome them.
Yeah, well, thanks for having us. We've done some presentations of some other new directions classes. One of the things that we want to do today, we'll take you guys into the parking lot and just show you what it looks like if you happen to get pulled over in a traffic stop by a police officer. So there's that practical piece, but we also want to kind of make you guys understand that in Canada, we're very approachable. We're here to help. Depending on around the world, police means different things in different areas. In Canada, we're very lucky to have good police that you can go to for help if you need to, or things like that. So, yeah. So my name is Rob. I've been a police officer for about 16 years.
Wow, 16, amazing.
I've done a variety of different things within the police, working in plain clothes, on some surveillance teams, in a small town where there was just 3 of us working for the whole town. And then in the last year, just over a year, I started working in the community liaison unit, and that's where Peter and I both work. So you get to know each other very well, maybe even too well. And you learn all your policing skills there. So driving, there's kind of like a racetrack that's set up there. So you learn to drive a police vehicle very well. You learn police school, I will say academic. That's a big portion of it. So we have to learn the criminal code, how the law applies, because it's very important that if have to arrest somebody, we're taking somebody's liberty away, that we're doing it all based on what the law is. So that part of the training is probably about 40% of the training is the academic portion of it. The other, we would call them skills units. So
So scared.
Alright. So in a normal sense, you saw Peter pulled over right away. If you have a police with you, behind you, with lights and sirens, it's okay to find a safe spot to pull over.
Or a place to park, they can park.
Yeah, so we can kind of sense when someone continues on that they know we're there, but they're just finding a safe spot for themselves. We appreciate it because it makes us safer when we're out of our vehicle. You may notice the way that my car is set up here. I'm offset this way to where the car is. And the reason for that, when I come in behind here, I'm not exposed to traffic. If traffic hits my car, then I've got some protection that way. We call this a safety pocket. So what's gonna happen when you're pulled over, the police officer is not gonna get out of his car right away. What we're doing there, it takes 5, 7, 8 minutes depending. We're checking on the vehicle, make sure the vehicle is valid, at least that it matches the license plate that we see on our computer screen. We know who the owner of the vehicle is and who is supposed to be the principal driver. So we might want to query into who those people are.
But stay in the car.
Yeah. And for your own safety, being out, now you're exposed to. Good for us to see Now I see his hands.
Oh, okay.
Now if he had a knife or a gun with him, could he use it on me in this moment when his hands are there? No. If I don't see his hands,
The worst thing you could do is I'm
Yeah.
getting something, I'm hiding something, I'm moving something.